City Series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Doran Becker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M Checks. I got the 2025 Black Cat 3s Retro currently scheduled to release Saturday, January 11th. So as usual, we're going to take a close detail look at the shoe from all angles. I'm going to put these on and step around them so y'all can see they look on feet. After that, I'm going to share my opinion on the shoe, and then I'll talk about release predictions, reselling predictions, and all that stuff. So let's get right to it. Elephant print looks good. The shape and all the spacing here looks right. They got the elephant print pattern on the laces, just like the 07 pair. And they got a dark gray, soft plastic Jumpman on the tongue. Patent leather continues around here. And you see they got a shiny finish on the top part of the midsole. Like this part right here, you see that bottom is more dull. Elephant print looks pretty good here too. And you got a suede upper. Same thing here on the inner side. These are really on point with the 07 pair so far. Jumpman Air on the back. Got a nice slick finish to them on the matte black back tabs. Size tag on the back of the tongue. All black interior on these, and a white Jumpman logo on the insole. All black outsole. Jordan's name on it in white. Choosing this box for these is kind of throwing me off because the OG 1988 vibe it gives off just doesn't go with the Black Hats. We all know these did not come out in 88, and an imitation of this box would have actually been more appropriate if anything. They could have at least done an all black box like they did the Black Cat 4s, because I actually didn't expect them to bring this box back, but this is not fitting for these. It was perfect for the black cements obviously, but the Black Cats initially came in this era box. So, you know, the gray on gray with the shiny top and the silver Jumpman. But yeah, you got the elephant print paper inside. Really, this is the Black Cement 3s box. The only difference is they have the Jumpman Air up here as opposed to Nike Air. This is actually the same box that the 2018 Black Cements came in. If you saw my review, you know, heard me talk about that. But yeah, elephant print paper on the inside. Extra layer of white paper in here. And here's the box label. Air Jordan 3 Retro in black, dark charcoal, and white. Here's a quick all-around view of the shoe. Alright, now let's see they look on feet.
If my main bitch busy, link my side today. I usually give a back shot, she wanna ride today.
Go ahead.
Chasing that bag, it only makes sense that I bank with JP Morgan. Right. Fuck with my money, then me and my homies post up, but you do like we doing it. If you owe me paper, come pay it. I might get impatient, so this is your warning. You heard me. I get a thought to line, you split up your money, then spend it on Jordans. He say, she say, I'm fly as hell, and I might take your bitch.
Perfect. Perfect. You know, I was really worried about these at first. Wasn't sure how they were going to come out. Saw a few leaks or first looks that didn't look so good. So honestly, at first I was really expecting some bullshit. At one point, I even started thinking about trying to find an 07 pair for the low. Since a lot of them aren't wearable anymore, I might be able to find a pair for relatively cheap. So that I could use the upper of those for a soul swap if this retro turned out bad. I really didn't feel like doing all that, but it definitely did cross my mind. But luckily, no need for any of that because they for sure did what they needed to do with these. I have no complaints on the shoes whatsoever. These are really on point with the 2007 pair. They look great great on feet, and I cannot wait to wear them. I really couldn't wait to get my hands on these because I always wanted the Black Cat 3s but never got them. When they came out the first time, I was a kid and my parents didn't get them for me. I definitely could have got them at some point later, but I just never got around to getting them. So I'm really glad they did these again. It's just extra exciting for me because this is my first time having them. That's why I'm really glad they're as on point as they are with the originals. And I don't mean to be picky because what the shoes come in doesn't really matter to me as long as the shoes are good, but I do wish they would have done a different box for these. I know I said I had no complaints on these, but when I said that, I was talking about just the shoes themselves. The box, different story. Like I was saying earlier, they could have just kept the same style box and just blacked it all out like they did with the Black Cat 4s. And for a second, I was feeling like I'm being too picky. Like, it's just a box, and that is true. I normally wouldn't be tripping over something like this, but they did special color boxes for so many pairs of 3s. A lot of bullshit too. But now when we get a classic in retro like the Black Cat 3s, they can't get that? That's crazy to me. They did special color boxes for shit like cement gray 3s, not the white cements, the OG reimagined shit. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the cement grays. Those got a special color box. Midnight navies, green glows. It's actually getting me mad when I'm looking at the some of the 3s that got special color boxes, but like damn near every pair of 3s that's come out in the past like couple of years has gotten a special color box. A lot of bullshit unimportant colorways get that treatment. So I don't see why we can't do the same for a pair like this, especially because you just gotta make the shit all black. Like how hard is it to take this box and just make it all black? Like half the job was already done. Like I know there's plenty of Jordan releases that come in a box that don't match the shoe. Non-OG colorways and OG style boxes, all that, I know. But not the 3s. The 3s, for some reason, they've been giving a special color box for like every release. And like I said, it's been a lot, like every release, even the whack shits, the ugly colorways, the colorways that look good but nobody cares about. Like every single pair of 3s get a special box. But the Black Cats, like, did they just have extra black cement 3s boxes and was just like, fuck it, we're gonna use these for the Black Cats? Like, I really hope not, but that's almost what it seems like. Cause like I said before, it really is the same exact box. The only difference is the lid has the Jumpman Air on it as opposed to Nike Air. This bottom part literally is the same exact thing, different label. So like I wonder, did they just have leftovers from the black cement 3s release and just say, fuck it, we're gonna use it on these? Or is 3s matching the box they come in just a thing of the past and we're gonna get everything in this 88 style box like we do with a lot of other retros? But yeah, anyway, moving on from that, these are definitely gonna sell out. I know a lot of stuff hasn't lately, but being an all black shoe, an all black pair of Jordans, a respectable silhouette, I think these are gonna sell out fast. So if you want them, don't play around with these. Be ready on release date at release time. Speaking of that, I don't know why, but I've heard a few different release dates for these. I'm almost sure it's going to be the 11th, but I did hear, I think the 25th. I want to say I heard the 9th too. I might be mixing that up with something else, but I have heard a few dates in January for these. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a date other than, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 11th. Now, these may not sell for anything crazy right away. I don't really think they will, but I'm sure they're going to go up in value pretty fast. I know we're talking two different Jordan silhouettes here, but just look at the White Thunders that came out in August. When those first released, they were selling for around like $250 to $270, I believe. Now, if you check market, all sizes are over $300. And yes, they are 4s. That's still the hottest silhouette, even though they aren't as hot as they were maybe like a year or two ago. But I really feel like they kicked up in value the way they did because of their colorway. That neutral black and white that goes with everything. People love that. So even though 4s still got more buzz than 3s do, I feel like because of the colorway, these will have higher demand than usual. Now, if you're unable to get these at retail, don't go running to Go or StockX or somewhere like that the minute they sell out on sneakers and buy a pair. You're definitely going to be wasting a lot of money doing that. You're pretty much going to be paying top dollar, and then the shoe won't get to you for another like week or so anyway. So what you want to do is wait at least a week. Probably best off waiting a couple of weeks just for that price to go down a little bit. If you pay attention to most sneaker releases, when they come out and sell out, if they sell out, as soon as that happens, that's when the market is usually at its peak or close to its peak. A lot of people who don't get them at retail, they're going on the markets and they're buying them, and that high volume of purchases in such a short time is what's going to drive the market up. That's why I always say, like, don't go right away, because you're going to be paying top dollar or close to top dollar, at least for the current time period. But see, what happens is a lot of people who did get them at retail do plan to resell them. So if you wait about a week, that gives people time to receive their pairs, put them up on the market, and as more and more people get their pairs, that demand and market is going to go down. So that's why I say, like, wait at least a week, because in a week's time, a lot of people have gotten their pairs, and that seller's competition online could start to drive the market down. That's why if you wait a couple of more weeks, the more people that receive them and the more sales competition we have, the more that price is going to go down. Just don't wait too long, because I feel like after a few months, wherever these are at, they're going to start to go up in value. Kind of like how the 4s did. These definitely won't be anywhere close to that extreme, but I think they'll do a little something. So resellers should be able to make money on these. They probably won't be too profitable at first, but like I said, they should be a good hold if you're into that. Keep in mind, you're always taking a risk holding on to something, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future, good or bad. And as of recent, holding shoes has not been the way to go. But I think these will be one of the few exceptions. We'll see though. If you plan on copping a pair of these for yourself, I'm wishing you the best of luck and get them in your size for retail. If this video was helpful or informal in any way, I really appreciate if you give it it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in more early reviews like this or any other sneaker related content, please do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Once you subscribe, make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way when I put a new video out, you'll get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.